Now, what this student is able to do, again, is to inhabit this woman using a very robust clinical imagination. The patient may or may not have been able to speak. She may or may not have had this complex, dignified sadness. And yet, by granting to her at least the possibility of that, the student is able to reconstruct and behold the human mystery of this woman. Whether or not we know anything about her in reality, she's able to treat her with that which comes with such mystery, you see. So that her imaginative effort to behold what was not visible in this woman enabled her to give highly dignified care for a patient who even a much senior physician was just not able to do. All he could see was the technical problems. And my student, because she was enabling the gift of her imagination, was able to do a remarkable act, again, of unity with this elderly woman. So, in a way, you write your way through this life at your own risk. You enter by virtue of your skill in beholding and then in representing what you behold. You enter a hallowed ground of suffering and joy, knowing you'll be transformed in the process, by the process. And I think you can choose whether that transformation will scar and disfigure you, or that it will deepen and illuminate you. You have that choice. You hear far too often, I'm sure, how medical students lose their empathy, right? Am I right? And they come in idealistic and they leave being cynical. You hear that all the time. Well, I think we can choose how to let this life get into our bones. And I think that we can choose to escape the scarring. And I think we can choose the depth and the illumination. And I think, know that writing helps you choose the depth and the illumination. So, congratulations. Right away.
Despite the reading, but before I get to that, I would like to let you know that there are sign-up sheets going around. If it's stuck somewhere, please pass it on. And there are also sign-up sheets at the back. There are two sets of sign-up sheets. One is for if you want to get more information about our events or publications, or if you want to submit in the future the articles, and if you want to know what's going on. Other set of sign-up sheet is for if you are actually interested in working with us. As an editor, web designer, layout person, there are many things we can do. We need a lot of people. We have two sides of it. Business side is not just for writing, we also have business side. We need coordinator, we need treasurer, we need secretary, we need someone to manage the business side, as well as we need editors and layout person and designers. So please pass out the sign-up sheet and please let us know if you are interested. This chapbook has very good, important significance for me because it brought one long-lost friend back to me. Eb Young. I had met him at Brown in freshman in orientation. We met very briefly, and then we never met. We had almost forgotten our faces. Then when I got an email from him, we were in the same physics class, but we could not recognize each other. Then when I got his email saying that I was interested in starting literary magazine, I was very, very excited. As Dr. Sharon said, writing transforms us, and it happened to me. I left Brown after 2 years and went to Harvard because I wanted to study economics. And as most people, I applied to a lot of investment banks, consulting firm, and end up going to a consulting firm, well-paid consulting firm in Boston. Supposed to be good life. Not a lot of pressure actually. It's not like management consulting, but economics consulting. So I have relaxed life, good money. But then I started writing. I felt I was missing something. I was still, something was not there that I wanted more. And once I started writing, it came to me that I wanted to do something else. My heart was probably somewhere else. I started reflecting on what I was doing, did I really want to do it? So I started keeping a diary. Luckily I had taken a writing class at Harvard just before graduating during my senior year, and it was a meditative writing. What we were asked to do was not to write very long papers or very long short stories. We had to work on one page writing for a whole week. We had to write and rewrite. It was meditative, very meditative. Concentrate on it, every sentence, every phrase, every word, many times. And so I continued doing that, and through that process, I kind of thought maybe I wanted to go into medicine. I was still not sure. So what I did, I had received an email from Dr. Gleed, who had graduated from Harvard and had worked on the health task force during President Clinton's era. And she was interested in health economics, and since I had economics background, I came to work with her. And in her department, she's head of health policy and management department here. In her department, we have doctors working there, we have lawyers, we have people from business side and from economic side. So I wanted to explore, work with these people in different areas, explore where I really wanted to go. And then I realized I did want to go to medicine, and I enrolled in a postgrad program.